Welcome, Wolfettes, and a Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. And I hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic Christmas. Now, before we get into this video, I was having a chat with Father Christmas the other day, because me and him are very good friends, and he told me that everybody that watched BwolfTheWolf videos throughout 2022 actually got more presents this year, and everybody that didn't watch my videos got less presents. So any of you that feel like you should have gotten more presents this year, it's most likely because you didn't watch enough BwolfTheWolf videos. So make sure you rectify that issue by watching more BwolfTheWolf videos in 2023, and then Father Christmas will bring you even more presents. If you don't watch enough BwolfTheWolf videos, he's going to stick you on the naughty list and you're going to get bloody coal. So watch more videos. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. So today we are going to be building this 2-in-1 LEGO Christmas wreath that can also be used as a display piece for like your kitchen table, maybe your dining table, maybe you can stick it in your living room. But we are going to be building it and using it as a Christmas wreath today because I recently had a Christmas wreath in my house break and I can replace it with this bad boy right here. So let's get straight into things. Now, I think this might be about 500 pieces if I remember correctly, and I'm not the best at Lego sets, so there's a good chance that this might be 2 videos, and if it is, I will upload both of them on Christmas Day, but fingers crossed it's all done in one video. But let's get straight into things. Now, the hardest thing about these Lego sets is working out how to open the box without snapping it, but let's have a look. Hang on a minute, it might be a... Nope, that's a sticker. Oh no, it is over here. I think. Is it stuck together with some stickers? Yep, there's sellotape. Alright, lovely jubbly. Let's get this off. I want to try and keep the box a bit decent because I'll probably put the Christmas wreath back into this box after and then put it up in the loft and then get it down next year and stick it up on the wall. Should have got myself a knife. But I'm actually using a table that I got off of Amazon for I think it was about 20 quid, and I've been using it for my unboxing. But it's actually a very, very good height to use for these Lego builds because it's basically on my lap and it's nice and low, so everything can be seen in the video. It's a very nice height, this table. Right, there we go. Lovely. All right, so we got these are both bag number 2. That's also bag number 2. We've got a bag number 3, bag number 1, and another bag number 1. Okay, and there's 2 different instruction books if you want to have it as a display piece that you can have on your table when you're eating your Christmas dinner, which would be pretty nice actually. And I think I also saw something on Amazon that you can buy separately by some third-party person, and you could basically equip it with lights, so it'd be even more nice to have on like your dinner table when you're eating your Christmas dinner. But we're not going to be doing this one today. We're going to be doing the usual wreath because that's going to be a lot more useful for me. I ain't got no room for no display piece on the dinner table. There's too much food on it. Okay, lovely jubbly. Right, do we still have to use every Okay, we do have to use every single bag then by the looks of it. Okay, I think it's basically when you build it as a display piece, you just sort of change the positioning of the candles, maybe. So I think the wreath has candles on it, doesn't it? No. Maybe you just don't need to build the candles. All right, let's get these bags open. Won't bother opening up these yet. Lovely. As always, we've got this little gadget right here that I think you're supposed to use to separate pieces of Lego that have gotten like stuck maybe, but I never use it. I always just snap my nails taking things apart. Okay, what is that? Oh, that must be so you can hang it up on the wall. Hopefully that can handle the weight. Okay. All right. Let's get straight into things then. And then we need a nice big brand piece. But I think what I will talk about in this video is I think I might treat this video as a bit of a channel update, to be honest. Maybe I'll talk about some of my plans for 2023, whether it's to do with gaming, unboxings, BwolfTheWolf, and then maybe talk a little bit about some of the things that I might be doing in my personal life in 2023. Just talk about a bunch of random things in this video. Hopefully nothing depressing, because sometimes I end up talking about some depressing stuff unintentionally. I don't mean it, it just happens sometimes. Okay, now we need to put some grey piece on this, and we need to make sure it's facing the perfect way. It's literally got a diagram right there saying no. So I better make sure I don't do it wrong. But in regards to playthroughs throughout 2023, obviously I can't speak for the end of the year, but so far, some of the playthroughs I'm probably going to be doing throughout 2023. If you are a channel member, you'll already know all of my plans throughout the year, because I let all of my channel members and my Patreons know exactly what I'm playing each month. They get like a full rundown. So if you want to know exactly what I'm doing, you can become a channel member for like 99p, so you'll know exactly what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, all of my plans, give me some feedback and all that good stuff. So yeah, but at the moment I think January is going to consist of me doing probably Evil West, because I got that on my birthday. I've not started playing it yet because I've not had any time, but I'm probably going to do Evil West, and it's most likely going to be a 30 episode playthrough. Doesn't seem like it will be too long, so we'll most likely do a bit of Evil West in January, and maybe depending on how long Evil West takes, if there's any like days left, like a week or two, I might do a few episodes of either the Tomorrow Children, because there's still stuff I need to do in that game to finish up my tan, so we might do a bit more of that, and we might also do another game that I might get for Christmas, because I'm recording this on the 23rd of December. I don't actually know what I've got for Christmas, but I asked for Let's Build a Zoo, which is like a little indie game where you build your own zoo, like an 8-bit zoo tycoon. So I've asked for that, and I might do maybe a couple of episodes of that, because they're always a nice game to do on YouTube, because you guys and girls can give me feedback and then let me know what you want me, what animals you want me to bring into the zoo, stuff like that. So it'll be a nice playthrough. But I'm tempted to do that in January as well, depending on how much time I have. And then when it comes to February is going to be one of those months where I'm just going to have to go absolutely, well, it'll probably be more March, but February and March are going to be rough ones. I'm going to have to work my absolute balls off on those months, but I'm going to be doing, obviously, Hogwarts Legacy right at the start of February, and it'll probably be just that for a couple of weeks. And then once that's done, PlayStation VR 2 and I think Atomic Heart. Is it called Atomic Heart? I think it's called Atomic Heart. It's made by a Russian developer, but that comes out around the same time, and also Wild Hearts. So I will probably do PlayStation VR content and just play a bunch of the PSVR games, and then just go absolutely ham with the playthroughs. To upload like 3-4 videos a day of just PlayStation VR content, because VR always did very well on my channel back when I used to do PSVR games, like the first one. So they always used to do well. So I feel like I need to go hard with it this time, and just keep uploading every single VR game that comes out. But we will see. But I'll probably be doing a ton of VR games as well as Hogwarts Legacy around the same time, and then maybe a bit of Atomic Heart as well. But that might have to wait till March. And then once I'm done with the PlayStation VR onslaught, I will probably be doing a bit of what's it called? A Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I'll probably be doing that. And then once that's done, which will be throughout March. Oh, I'm looking for the complete wrong piece. I need a straight piece. There we go. And then once that's done, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, I'll probably, in, was it April? I'll be doing probably both Dead Island 2, depending on how that game turns out. Because it's been in development for a very long time, and it's changed developers 3 times, you know, so that can mean that the game ends up being a right disaster. But I might get that, as well as Horizon Forbidden West DLC, I think it's called Burning Shores or something like that. So I might do that as well. So it's basically going to be a recreation of February this year, where I did Dying Light 2 and Horizon Forbidden West at the same time. So I'll probably be doing some of that. But that's the plan so far for the first 4 months of 2023. And then I've also got, in terms of like collectibles, I've got a U2's Ripperoo at the moment that needs to be unboxed. Hopefully I can get it done before the end of this year, but that might be coming next year. I also got a random pop from my sister on my birthday, and it was Pokemon's Eevee, so I might as well just unbox that because I've got it, might as well do it. So I'll probably be doing that. And then we've got a little Astrobot figurine that's going to be, it's supposed to release early next year, but they recently took my money, so it might be done this year or it might be done early January. But it's like a very nice Astrobot figurine that comes from I can't remember the name of the website. It's like, it begins with N, but it's like a Japanese site, and they're normally pretty expensive, like premium figurines, but this one wasn't too bad. I think I managed to get it for like £55. So I've got that coming, so we're going to be unboxing that at some point, as well as the other 2 that I just mentioned. And we also have the plush from Cult of the Lamb. I pre-ordered 2 of them, one's for my sister, and that's going to be coming early 2023 as well. So there'll be a couple of unboxings like that, a couple of new collectibles to show off, but I've got to be a bit careful because I'm getting very low on space, unfortunately. So soon I think the collector's editions and collectibles are going to just have to stop, to be honest, because I've got no room for them now. But for now, we will continue. And then I think in terms of T-Wolf, I've got a whole list of videos I want to do. And because I've not really had the time, and then also we had the pandemic for a while, I've built up a massive stockpile of like videos I want to do with T-Wolf. So I feel like T-Wolf might make a big return next year in a lot of ways. And there might even be a season 2 of T-Wolf versus B-Wolf. Obviously this time it won't be me versus T-Wolf, it'll be something completely different. But it'll be like a season 2 of that storyline. So we got quite a few things coming next year. Quite a few things. But obviously everything is always subject to change because shit happens, you know. Especially with how the country is at the moment. Everything keeps going bloody wrong at the moment. So, yeah, there's a possibility that none of this stuff will happen the way I said it. But it should do. It is very likely it will. So, yeah, that's probably the plans for the videos for the next couple of months. And in terms of... hang on a minute. Oh, I've got to make 15 of these. Oh my god. I was gonna say, why the hell are we on bag 2 already? I've got to make 15 of these ones. Oh, I forgot to put the curly bit on the top. And then it looks like you connect them all in like a nice long round circle. And then I guess you build up the wreath from there. Lovely. And that's why you got to make sure you put these things right, because I guess they're gonna... Yeah, they're going to connect like that. Yeah, that's how they connect, and then they're going to make a big circle. Okay, hopefully you guys and girls can see what you're doing. I've not been looking at the camera. Okay, well for now we'll put these here. So we built 1, we need to make... Fucking hell, 14 more. God damn. It's going to take bloody forever. Well, I've already built one, so it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, when it comes to my YouTube channel, one thing I will say, I will be honest with you, WolfTheWolf right now, I feel like this might be possibly my final year on YouTube. I'm not 100% sure about it yet, but depending on the results I have this year, this might be my last year on YouTube. Maybe I'll end it around the 10th of December, which will be my 10-year anniversary on YouTube. So I'm very likely to probably stop doing YouTube at the end of this year, depending on the results I get, because it's a massive amount of time to make these videos, WolfTheWolf, and I've been doing it every fucking day, except for a couple of months in 2019 for the last 10 years. You know, every day. And I've done multiple double uploads and triple uploads throughout the years. So I've done even more than daily uploads, you know, and it's expensive, it's time consuming, and I feel like I'm wasting my time doing it because I'm not really getting the results I deserve on this channel, you know, because my videos are not bad, not the best thing in the world, but they're definitely up there with the best when it comes to gaming videos. I don't like to be smug, but my commentary compared to some channels out there is god tier compared to some bloody people, and I feel like, yeah, it's time for me to stop wasting my time with it and maybe move on to something else. So I'm not 100% sure if I am going to yet, but I am feeling like just, you know, throwing in the towel. But we'll see what happens, you know. There's a lot of games coming out this year that are quite popular on the channel, like Crash Bandicoot. There's a new multiplayer game coming out for that, Team Rumble, which might end up being very good. Not too sure yet, we'll have to see. But we got that. Then obviously, like I said, VR normally does pretty well on the channel. And then there's a couple of unboxings that people will enjoy, so we will see. But I am, yeah, I'm on the fence at the moment about continuing. But we'll see, you know, we'll see. Because I think my stats for the last year and about a year and 4 months, I've gained like 300 subscribers or 400 subscribers, something like that. 300 and something subscribers, and that's embarrassing. I normally get about 1,000 per year, or every year and a half I gain like 1,000. So I've gained less over this last year and a bit than I have any other year. Even when I was making the crappy videos in 2014, I got more I got more subs back then on my first year on YouTube. That's how bad it's been. So yeah, I feel like it might be time to throw in the towel, but we will see. I don't like to quit. You guys and girls know that. I don't quit, but yeah. Sometimes you have to just, you know, accept the loss when you've got it, because, you know, it just is what it is, isn't it? Okay. But we'll see. Sorry for being depressing. Shouldn't have really spoke about it in this video, but I need to let you all know what's going on. Talk about what could be happening. But we'll see, you know, because I do like doing this. You know, I love you guys and girls. You're absolute legends, each and every one of you. And over the last few years, I love you even more. You've all helped me out. Oh, I can't even explain how much you've helped me out. A lot. You're all bloody heroes, but I also can't be spending my life doing something that's a waste of time, you know? Especially when it takes about 12 hours of my time per day, with the uploading, the editing, the actual recording itself, making thumbnails, comment, replying, sharing on social medias. You know, it's about 12 hours every day, on top of having to work a job and all the other stuff I do. So it's, you know, it's got to be worth my time. And lately, it does not feel worth my time at all. Well, it's never felt worth my time, really. But lately, it's been, yeah, a lot worse. Because the best thing about YouTube for me originally was it was one of the main things that helped me with my depression. And lately, I feel like it might even be a cause of it. So, yeah, when it starts getting like that, you need to start thinking, is it worth it, you know? Okay, I don't even know if we've got enough to make 15 of these. I'm not completely doing it in the order they're telling me to do it, but I think I'm doing it right. Hopefully I'm doing it right, because if I have to take one of these apart, it's going to be a nightmare. I'll have to move the book over the other side in a minute, because the light boxes are shining on it so bloody much I can't see. It's making certain pieces hard to see. It's making the dark green bits look black. Okay, where's that bit? Grab one of these. And we're going to stick 2 of these on here. But one thing I have been doing lately, not as much the last couple of weeks, just because Christmas is coming and that. But one thing I have been doing quite a bit this year is, you guys and girls know that I've always wanted to work with animals. You know, that's always been the dream. When I was at school, the thing that I worked towards was being a veterinarian. You know, that was the objective. And despite everything that went on with my school life, which we ain't gonna bother talking about that crap anymore, but despite all that, you know, I was doing all right. You know, I was on the right path, but then, you know, failed at the last hurdle basically. And then after that, I left school, ended up in a bit of a rut, you know, started dealing with a depression, and I kind of just stopped trying to get any sort of career or any kind of job involving animals. I just basically would take any bloody job that would give me money, mostly so I could see the X and stuff like that and get up to Yorkshire and that, be able to afford the train journeys. And then I kind of ended up just stuck, you know. But over these last couple of, well, probably most of this year actually, I've been applying for jobs like animal care assistant. Because even though I don't technically have experience, which I do have experience, because literally everything that an animal care assistant has to do, I do every single day at home with my own pets, you know. Whether it's giving them medication, you know, pills, or stuff like that, whether it's clipping their claws, feeding them, exercising them, you know, all of that stuff. I do all of it at home anyway. So I do have the experience, just I don't have it in a professional setting. But I've done it every day for years, so I know what to do. So I've been applying to a few of them, you know, seeing if they'll give me a chance. But so many of them have had so many people apply to them that it's been rough, you know. Because if they see my CV, even if they like it, and they're like, yeah, this guy sounds like he's a very big animal lover. He seems like he'll be a good guy for our company. If somebody else has got experience in the professional setting, they'll just employ them over me anyway, which makes sense, but it is a pain in the arse. But I have been applying to it a lot more lately, and I've been getting better with a CV. My cousin did offer to help me, but I've not taken him up on the offer yet. Mostly because he's busy anyways. He's doing his own stuff. And also I feel like if he gives me a CV and then I get the job with the CV that he helped me with, it will annoy me. Because I feel like I didn't earn it myself. So, but I've not asked him yet. I've not sent him my CV yet, just because, you know, he's busy himself, you know, he's got his own stuff to focus on. Don't need to be helping me. But yeah, so I've been doing that a lot. And if I do eventually manage to get that a job with as an animal care assistant, obviously I'll be doing the usual generic sort of 9 to 5-ish hours. So that will also make YouTube a bit more rough to do. But I've been doing that a lot. And the CV's been improving a lot. Because when I used to write CVs, this was back in the days before I did counselling, so I couldn't really write a good CV because I couldn't big myself up at all. You know, I couldn't write one positive thing about me. At least now, even though I'm still not very positive about myself, I'm definitely way better than I used to be. That's for sure. So I feel like eventually I'll get it fully written how I want it to be, and then someone will give me that chance. Honestly, anyone watching this in the London or Essex area, anyone out there that's got a job with animals, you know, if you've got like some sort of rescue centre or something, you need somebody to look after the animals, clean them out, all that kind of stuff. I'm already a cleaner, so I'm very good at cleaning. That's something I can put down as professional. But you need someone to come and look after your animals, take care of them, exercise them, all that kind of stuff, clip their claws. You know, I've looked after rabbits, budgies, you know, dogs, cats, guinea pigs, basically every kind of popular animal that you can think of I've probably worked with as either my own pets or pets in the family. So yeah, if any of you need someone, just hit BwolfTheWolf up, hit me up, and I will be there. It will be the best decision you've ever made. I can assure you of that. There ain't no one that works harder than me, that's for sure. And there definitely ain't no one that loves animals more than me, that's for definite. Bloody love animals. Yeah, that's basically what 2023 is going to be like. An absolute onslaught of games. And I'll be pumping out the content whilst also not reducing the quality. Just one thing I've got to be careful of. Sometimes I'll make so many videos, I get a bit worried that because I'm getting so tired, maybe I'm making too many. But I've got a good balance where I can at least do double uploads. So, in gaming, there's a lot of games coming out in the next few months. Oh, obviously Spider-Man 2 comes out next year and that, but these games ain't got proper release dates yet, so I can't tell you when I'm doing them. But, yeah, we've got a lot of gaming coming. There's a couple of collectibles and collector edition-y things that I'm going to be unboxing. You guys and girls can see, because they do the best on my channel out of any video I upload. Just unfortunately, they cost too much money to buy, and I don't earn enough money from YouTube to pay for them, so... But I've got that. And then with, obviously, T-Wolf will probably be making a return in a very big way, but it's all dependent on time. Because these T-Wolf videos are, they're my favourite videos to make, but they're such a nightmare, because I've got very limited time. And sometimes I will simply do something, and then I've not controlled T-Wolf properly. I've not like made him math or word properly. So I have to literally go and walk all the way back to the forest, or back to another location where I filmed the rest of the stuff. So I have to go all the way back there just to film one small section with T-Wolf saying one word, and then come all the way back home to check it's been done right. And I don't have a laptop anymore. And I wouldn't take a laptop into the woods with me anyway. I'd get bloody broken. But that's why it's such a nightmare. You know, obviously if YouTube was my full-time job, it wouldn't matter. Because then I could focus solely on YouTube. But that's not the situation, unfortunately. Okay. Right, that's flipping hell, man. This is definitely going to be a two-part video. It's mostly because I'm talking. If I weren't speaking and I was just building this myself, I'd probably get through it quicker. But obviously, you guys and girls are here to listen to me moan about several different things. Apologies if I sound like I'm moaning in this video. I'm not moaning. I'm just being honest with what I'm feeling at the moment when it comes to like YouTube and my plans and that. Because I absolutely love making YouTube videos. You know, I love, you know, playing through these games and sharing the experience with you guys and girls, talking about what I like about the game, showing off cool things, you know, all the funny moments, you know, playing on the top difficulty. So anyone that's like having trouble can watch my video, and maybe if they can see that I can get through it in a very poor way, then they can also get through it on that difficulty, or maybe I'll give them some tips that helps them get through it. You know, I love doing YouTube, you know. And I would love for this to be my full-time job, but because of, you know, how competitive YouTube is, you've got thousands and thousands, you've got probably millions of people at this point making videos. And even if your videos are massively better than theirs, you're stuck in down there with all the other crap, you know. So you have to spend money to promote your videos, which I do occasionally do, but it costs money again. Or you have to spam, you know, and I'm not going to do that because only dickheads do that. So, yes, it's rough getting your videos seen. There's a lot of competition. Your best chance of success is if you can think of an idea that no one else has done. That's probably your best hope of success on YouTube, you know. But even then, it doesn't guarantee you're going to get views, because it's got nothing to do with talent on YouTube. It's just the right place at the right time. Or if you just get lucky with the algorithm. There are ways of learning the algorithm and playing the algorithm, but fuck knows, I clearly don't know how to play the algorithm at all. But I love doing it. We'll see what happens, WolfTheWolf, because I know the second that I decide, yep, I'm going to stop uploading, I'll probably go away for 2 weeks and then be like, nah, I don't want to throw in the towel. That's the problem with me. I don't quit. I don't give up. Even with the job with animals, you know, I stopped for a few years. I stopped bothering to try and get a job involving animals and that kind of stuff. But here I am. I'm back doing it again. So that's 30. That's like what? I think it was about 6 years old. I decided I want to be a vet. I'm 31 now. So it's been a lot of years of trying, and I've not quit yet. Even my ultimate goal for YouTube, if you guys and girls know, if you watch my videos, my like Q&As, my ultimate goal for YouTube, if I made big money, would be to use this channel to make my very own rescue centre. Use the revenue and the publicity that I would have with this channel. I'd make my own rescue centre. Get a property, rent out a property, use my money to turn it into a nice place where we can keep the animals, take care of them, hire an on-site vet every single day so they can work there with the animals and take care of them. Obviously, I'll be paying their wages. I'll set up my own website so people can donate just like they do with the RSPCA. I'll have a policy where not a single animal will be put down ever. Unless they're like obviously sick and they have to be. But like just nothing like, oh, we've had this dog for a year, we're going to put it down. We won't do none of that shit, that's for sure. But that's the ultimate goal for YouTube, and to make my own game one day. Because I've already got it all written out. I know exactly what the game will be. I just need people that know how to make a game to do it for me. Because I have no clue. I tried making a game with Unity once. Oh my god, WolfTheWolf, what a disaster that was. What a disaster. I tried to make a snowman because it was for a game that was going to be called Frosty. or a different title. It might have been Frosty or another name, but yeah, it was a game that featured a snowman. Very unique kind of idea. The game itself would have been sort of a 3D puzzle platformer, but the actual the story and the characters of the game would have been very different. People wouldn't have seen that coming. So that's what would have made that's probably what would give me some good scores in the reviews. But I feel like it would probably get okay scores for a first game. It would be very good scores, really. You know, but I feel like yeah. And then there's another game I want to make, which would be an RPG that would also have online co-op, like 4-player co-op, but it could be played completely on your own. But it would be beneficial to play with your mates. And the kinds of secrets in this game and the kinds of things that I would do, being like the developer and that, being in charge of the development team, the amount of random things I would have put into this game without telling anybody. You'd always want to be playing, because there'd always be some random mystery to solve or stuff you wouldn't expect, you know? It would be great, but obviously I've got to pay developers, ain't I? And you need money to do that. But yeah. Get money, buy my own house, make sure my family's alright, reward all of the people that have been with me on YouTube since the beginning, watching and subscribing, all that good stuff, and then maybe make a game and build a rescue centre. There you go. That's the goal, WolfTheWolf. That's the goal. You got to have dreams, and you got to stick to your dreams, no matter how unlikely they may be. You keep and stick to your dreams, WolfTheWolf. Just making sure I only need one of them. Yeah. If you've got a dream, WolfTheWolf, I don't care what it is. I don't care how random it may be. If you've got a dream, make sure you keep at it. Just remember, if you do have a dream, you might have to do some things in life that you don't want to do. You know, you might have to go and get a 9-to-5 job where you do something you absolutely despise just so you can get the money to pay the bills and, you know, get your food and all that good stuff. But you go and work 9-to-5 and then you come home and then you start working on your dream. It'll be a very hard life. It'll be a very tiring life, and you'll be working constantly like me where you don't have a moment to do anything fun. But in the end, when you finally achieve your dream and you can quit that 9-to-5 crappy job and you get to wake up every day smiling because you've got that job that you wanted since you were a little kid, it's worth it. It's worth it. You know, but you might be trying to get that dream job. You might be like 50 when you finally get it. But never give up on your dreams, WolfTheWolf. Never ever give up on them, because you will regret it. Okay. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I think you can. It's like I've been telling my little cousin, because she wants to be like a director, and I've told her, you know, I've said, do it, focus on it, go on to Google, learn about the kinds of things that you would need to learn, the kinds of like lessons you would have to do at school, what kinds of things you'd have to do at like college and university. And even then, even if you don't do well at college or university or school and you just fail everything, that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. There's enough ways that you can show your talent online. You know, like there's people out there that get jobs just because they've shown their skills on Twitter or YouTube. Like there's a couple of people that get hired by Sony to make trailers and other media content for their like promotional content for their games, just because they've seen like cool little videos and montages they've uploaded to Twitter. So then Sony's hired them. You know, there's been people out there that have uploaded their really cool art to like DeviantArt, and then people see their images and then they hire them to illustrate a book or a comic or something like that, you know. So even if you don't do well at school, it's not the end of the world. School's a pile of wank anyway. School teaches you the most generic shit things. It really does. And sometimes the things you learn at school might not have any relevance to what you actually want to do when you're older, you know. So even if you did well at school, it wouldn't benefit you because it's got no relevance to what you want to do with your life. Like if you wanted to be a carpenter, you know, you don't learn that at school. You learn that yourself. You know, you can get with an apprenticeship. You don't learn nothing about that at school. You might do a little bit of woodwork in secondary school, but it's not much. It's the minimum. Man, that was my favourite, probably one of my favourite lessons in secondary school. Because I think my 4 lessons that I picked for my GCSEs were geography, graphics, like graphic designs, PE, and history. Don't know why I picked geography and history, because they were rough. Well, I did best in both of them. Well, I didn't do it when I did my actual GCSEs. I failed geography. Every single test I did from year 7 to year 11, even the mock tests, I got C's or B's when it came to geography. But then because I had that operation on my eye, I did so poorly in the actual GCSEs that my score was taken down to like a D. So there you go, WolfTheWolf. It is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, if you do bad at school, it's not the end of the world. Obviously still, you know, work hard at school. But if you do fail at school, it doesn't matter. You can easily show your talents online now. Okay. So how many have we done? We're on 11. Yep, 3, 6, 9. Yep, 11. I've been doing these somewhat quick. I'm just hoping I haven't put any of these grey bits. Well, actually, I think oh no, I can't really pull them apart, can I? I have to take off the dark green Lego pieces on the front that are keeping it all together. So hopefully I haven't done any of these wrong. Okay, and we've got a little green one. Lovely. I think once we're done with this, I don't think it will take that long actually. I suppose with that bag, the second bag with all the luscious leaves and stuff, that might make things a bit of a pain in the butt. Because there's a lot of very similar pieces. I'm going to have to like look at the diagram very closely. Try not to put things in the wrong place. So it might take, yeah, that's probably going to be the longest bit, number 2. Bag number 3 just looks like a load of red stuff. I think it might be the cat. Oh no, that's probably the ribbon. Yeah, that's going to be the ribbon. Bag number 3. Okay, how many we done? 12. Okay, 3 more. What am I looking for? Oh yeah. There, WolfTheWolf. Let me know in the comments what you got for Christmas. You got anything that you wanted that was like very unexpected and cool? You know, just as random presents you don't expect. Because when you pick the presents, it's you know, it's like, yeah, that's good, but just ones that someone bought for you randomly that you didn't see coming that were like great. Let me know in the comments what you got. And if you've been struggling this year and that, because of all the money and all that, because money's really shit at the moment, don't be disheartened. I reckon there'll be a couple more years of this shit, and then I reckon things will get a bit more better again. I don't think things can stay like this forever. If they stay like this forever, there's going to be some severe issues. There's already severe issues, but yeah, it should be. I reckon it'll get better in the next few years, hopefully. Just you can't lock people in their houses for over a year and then pay their wages for them, as well as all the other shit that they've done over the last few years, and then expect there to be money. There ain't going to be no money for anything. But just remember, it's just Christmas. You know, it's a fun time of year. It's nice to get presents and all that, but there's more important things, you know. If you didn't get no presents because of the financial situation, like I said, there's more important things. As long as you're eating, as long as you've got the heating on occasionally, because even I don't put the fucking heating on. I'd rather freeze. I don't want to give British Gas any more money, so I just rather you know, brute force it. The only time I'll really put the heating on is if my sister says she's cold, or it's like -6 like it was not last week, the week before. Then I'll have to put it on because I have to, because I've got asthma, you know, and it'll start messing with my chest. But yeah, I don't put it on. But as long as you've got enough money to get your food, heat the house, and you've got your family and everyone's healthy, not sick or anything, then there you go. You've had a good Christmas, ain't you? You've had a good Christmas. That's the most important thing, WolfTheWolf. Take care of your family. You guys and girls know I've lost a lot of people these last couple of years. Lots of people in my family through death, or they've just left. It's not nice, you know, so you got to focus on taking care of your family. That's the most important thing. Presents are nice, but yeah, just focus on looking after your family first. I did want to do something this year on Twitter. Well, I am doing a giveaway, and the winner will be announced today. If they haven't, well, they've probably already been announced. But I'm doing a God of War Ragnarok Collector's Edition giveaway, and I'm doing that purely because I knew everyone was struggling. So I thought, fuck it, I'll give away a Collector's Edition, because it might make someone's Christmas great. You know, that's the main reason I did it. Even though it was a very expensive giveaway for a channel of my size, but I did it anyway because fuck it, it's just money, WolfTheWolf. But I wanted to basically make a bunch of like hampers, I guess, like Christmas hampers, and I wanted to put them in like these Santa sacks. You can get these like custom-made Santa sacks, and I was going to do a few giveaways, like where basically people can have a good Christmas, you know. Maybe like each bag will contain like £200 worth of stuff, and I'll make like 5 of them or something. I was tempted to do something like that, but unfortunately I just couldn't afford it. It would have gone into my savings too much. Because I've got savings, but you all know that's for me to buy my own house eventually. That's the main objective for that money. So I don't like to go into it very often, you know. Even though I do a lot more often than I want to, thanks to bloody YouTube. But yeah, I was hoping to make like a couple of these, just these Santa sacks filled with like some random foods, like Christmas food, you know, fruit, you know, a turkey or something. I'd have also had to have organised it so everything in the bloody basket was fresh. I had it all planned out, but yeah, I couldn't do it. Maybe I'll do it next year. If next year is like this year, I'll definitely do it, WolfTheWolf. I'll think of a way of doing it. I think we used all the pieces. There's only one spare piece. That's crazy. There you go. 15 of them. There's 3 more up here that you can't see. Let me move them all forward a bit so you can see them all. I didn't mind doing that because I knew what to do. Once you've built one, you know what's up. Ah, fuck. Like a bunch of lemmings. Okay. Right, I'm going to move the instructions over the other side now. Alright, how do we connect the... Oh, never mind. Oh, no, never mind. I'll be a fucking moron. Okay. Let's put this over here. Okay, we'll start with this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, that snaps together very nice, WolfTheWolf. You ready? Listen to this. Oh, that one wasn't satisfying. Maybe it didn't snap together properly. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Well, they're not snapping together properly anymore. Very disappointing. Ready? Oh, that was better. Yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it, WolfTheWolf? If that don't get your juices flowing on Christmas, I don't know what will, mate. Not as big as I thought it was going to be. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is very satisfying, ain't it? Oh, yeah. You gotta like that, ain't you? Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. And then the last one. Oh, yeah, look at that. Obviously, it's upside down for you guys and girls, but this is... if it falls apart now, I will scream and I will end the video. That's what it looks like at the front. And you flip it around. Yeah, oh god. Oh, it looks, what's that look like? It looks like something. Oh, I forget. I might be saying from Crash Team Racing. One of the, or maybe Crash 2. One of the circular tunnels you go through. Yeah, sewer, I think, not sewer speedway. Might be Engines Lab, maybe? Something like that. Reminds me of the tunnel. Okay, right. If this video does end up being two parts, I won't know until I'm done recording. So part 2 won't have an intro. It'll just be me going straight into it. So sorry about that. Okay. That's empty bag number 2s. Oh, they are very small little pieces. I guess they're going to be like maybe little bits of holly, maybe? No, they can't be. There's no red berries. Oh, no, there we go. They must be the bits of holly. Got little red berries. Oh, you can't see. God damn it. Yeah, see, got these little red berries. Can't have a Christmas wreath without a bit of holly. You should, if you guys and girls don't have a Christmas wreath and you don't want to spend money on a stupid Lego one, go to your forest and you'll probably find some holly up there. Most forests in England seem to have holly bushes, and you can make your own one. All you need to do is get a couple of very flexible sticks, wrap them in a circle, and then wrap some more sticks around it until you build up a nice sort of like wicker basket in the shape of this. Very easy to do. You know, if you maybe get some glue or some string at home, you can very easily do it and then make a shape like this and then just weave loads of pieces of holly into it, you know, and other random things that fit the festive seasons, you know, and just do stuff like that, little twigs, you know, things like that, and you can make your own wreath at home. Maybe I should have done a video like that, but I went with a Lego. I went with a bloody Lego. Okay, how are we doing this? Oh, we need two black pieces. There it is. I need to stick 2 of these on it. Oh, trying to stick the wrong end on it. Oh, don't start being a dick, right? Pack it in. It's Christmas. Well, it's actually the 23rd of December, but it's basically Christmas. Now I've got to slot this underneath there. Lovely jubbly. I think that's centre. It better bloody be, because I'm not taking it back out. And another one of these. And the same thing again. It's was saying we had to do quite a bit when we were doing the my first ever Lego set, actually. The Horizon Forbidden West Lego set. We had to put quite a lot of these little leafy things all over the base. That was a nice set. But yeah, apologies if I've sounded a little bit, I don't know what the word would be. I wouldn't say depressed, but if I've sounded a little bit negative in this video, I do apologise. Should be sounding negative in a video for Christmas. I think it's mostly because I'm not actually recording any YouTube videos at the moment because it's Christmas. I've done all my recording, so I won't have to record until like the first or second of January. So I'm not recording at the moment. I also can't do my weightlifting properly because the room I normally do my weightlifting in that is full of the Christmas stuff and the Christmas table, so I can't do my weightlifting for a week, probably till the 1st of January. And of course I'm not at work as well, and I'm a very active person, WolfTheWolf, and when I'm not active and I'm not busy, then my brain starts being a cockwomble, and then we get videos like this. So yeah, this is a good example of why I need to keep busy all the time. But obviously being busy all the time is very, very exhausting, and then you burn yourself out. So yeah, apologies if this video seems a little bit, you know, un-Christmassy. I apologise. Feel free to be mad with me in the comments, you know, I deserve it. Okay, we've got 2 very, very chunky blocks there. I think this might be, was it the maybe one of the ribbons, possibly. Then we're going to put 2 flowers down here. I don't think you guys and girls will be able to see this. It's a bit of a pain doing these little flowers. It's because putting them on the Lego, because these little leaves, I mean, not flowers, because they the leaves like get stuck together like that. They overlap, and then you've not actually pushed it down properly, and then they pop off. And then I think I need some of these little orangey things. I think this is going to look pretty damn nice after. Because there was 2 options. I was going to either get this one or a LEGO Christmas tree. But the Christmas tree was nothing but green pieces. So I thought, oh, that's going to be a pain in the butt, and I'm going to spend like 2 hours looking for each piece. This one, it felt a bit more simpler to build, so I went with this one. Because I don't do LEGO sets. I only do them for YouTube. So it's yeah. Oh no. Oh, we've got to put. Oh no. I don't want to do that. Oh, we've got to do basically that or that, but the whole way around. Oh, that's going to be tedious. That's got to be so tedious. Got these 2 little black pieces with stumps on them. There we go. Alright, that's that bit done. Now we just need to... Man. We might as well make them all first then. How many do we need? So we've already done 2. So we're going to need to do another 14 of them. Okay. Right. It's basically taking these little green pieces and sticking little leaves on them. I'll just do them all now and then I'll slot them all on. So we need to make 14. Okay. 1. 2. 3. Well, only another 10 to go. I think one thing that is better about this table that I'm using this time around, because on the other LEGO builds, well, on 2 of the LEGO builds, I used a table from work, and it was a brown one, and it was so slippery. This one, it's still pretty slippery, but the texture of this table is like a bit more grainy, so things don't slide around as much. So it's a good job I got this. Unfortunately, it's a big table. It folds in half, obviously, but I've not got nowhere to bloody keep it. It's in the way. It fell on me a few times. Fell on me bloody toes. Okay. One of the presents that I got my little cousins was, I probably shouldn't actually say this because I don't know if they're going to watch this video. Well, they don't normally watch my videos, so I should be safe. I guarantee you they're going to watch this video now. I'm going to say it anyway because I've already mentioned it now, and I don't want to blue ball you all because that's not very nice. but I got my little cousins these like homemade bubble tea kits. If you don't know what a bubble tea is, it's basically I think it comes from Japan, and it's basically a fruity flavored tea. I think it could be several flavors, but normally like a fruity flavored tea bag, and then you can add like milk and water and that kind of stuff, and then you have these little like popping balls, and they're filled with some sort of like juice, you know, like the one I got for, because I asked them both what their favourite flavour of bubble tea was a couple of months ago, so it weren't suspicious, and they said it was, well, Brooke said it was, what is it? Is it lychee berries? Which I've never had that before, so I don't even know what lychee berries taste like. It's supposed to be like floral taste or something. But lychee berries and honeydew, I think melon. And they didn't have honeydew melon. So I had to Google what flavour goes with lychee berries. And a lot of people were saying mango. So I've gone with mango. So if she hates it, well then I'm screwed. I'm screwed because, you know, she's got it now. But I got her that one. And for Charlie, I got her... it's, what flavour was it? It's strawberry and cream, and the little popping balls are also strawberry as well. So hopefully they like them. If not, then, well, tough. I've already bloody bought them. But yeah, they definitely got more presents this year than normal. Well, last year I got them a bloody Nintendo Switch. That was way more expensive than what the stuff I got this year, but yeah. Mostly because I bought presents for them in August when they were telling me things that they liked, and I bought them in August so I could remember. And then I forgot I bought those presents. So then I bought more presents, and I was like, shit. And now they've got too many. Well, it's not too many. There's no limit, you know. But yeah, I don't want to make them be greedy. All right, 3, 6, 9. Yep, we're done. Okay. Now we've got to slowly, well, not slowly, but carefully. Oh, that goes in pretty nice. You can sort of use the leaves as leverage. This is going to look fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I've seen a lot of, well, sometimes like certain people will talk about how adults shouldn't play with toys and stuff like that, which, depending on the toy you're playing with, that's probably correct. But they've been like saying, oh, men that play with Lego, man children, blah, 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 blah. I'm telling you right fucking now, if I got this Lego set, because I'm not really a Lego fan anyway, this is for YouTube, it's for your guys and girls' enjoyment, you know. But if I got this as a kid, I wouldn't have done it, I would have hated it. I wouldn't have had the patience. I would have got very annoyed with this. So yeah, these Lego sets, they ain't for no kid. Imagine if a kid had to build Lego Bowser. You think a kid's going to sit down and build like a 7,000 piece or whatever it is Bowser set? They ain't going to do that. They're going to lose the pieces. They're going to break the bloody thing. Nah, these Lego sets, they're for adults. This one ain't. It says age 9+ on the box. But even then, I don't think kids would want to be getting all tedious with these little flowery things. Nah. I don't understand it. You enjoy what you want to enjoy, Wolf and Wolfettes. You enjoy what you... As long as it ain't hurting nobody else. You enjoy what you want to enjoy.